Okay, hi everybody. Hi. Hi guys, I cannot really see your chat at this current point of time because I have my slides on. Whenever I have my slides on, I cannot really see the chat box until the slides are over. Okay, so let's just start with the introduction really quickly so that I can quickly see your questions. Hi everyone, if you're wondering why I'm still here today, I decided to extend for one more week. So this will be my last webinar with you guys. I think last week was supposed to be my last webinar with you guys, but it's going to be today. Okay, so hi everyone, once again. Welcome to IC Markets. Today's webinar brought to you by IC Markets. Okay, the whole point of this webinar is to help you guys improve in trading and grow your trading account. Okay, so we're going to do a live analysis session today. Before we start, just a disclaimer. Any information shared in this webinar should not be construed as trading advice, should not be construed as trading advice, investment advice, or any form of financial advice. Please take this purely as educational. Okay, this is not a forecasting or a signals group. This is mainly for educational. So even though today's session is a live analysis session, please don't take whatever I'm sharing with you guys as a signal or a forecast. Please take it as me trying to show you guys how I got to my trade to begin with. Okay, other than that, please read the disclaimer. I'm just going to read it to you guys quickly. This information is not directed at any residents in any country or jurisdiction where such contribution or use would be contrary to local law or regulations. Risk warning: CFDs are complex instruments and come with high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. You should consider whether you understand how CFDs work and whether you can afford to take the risk of losing your money. There is a possibility you will lose all your initial capital. So please read the PDS, TMD, and other legal documents on our website, okay, on IC Markets. Okay, our agenda for today is to do a live analysis session. So we're going to do 3 pairs, either gold, cryptocurrency, and Forex, or we can do gold, skip the cryptocurrency, and then do 2 Forex. That's entirely up to you guys. You guys let me know in the chat box what you want. I'm here to cater to you guys. Other than that, we're going to be looking for support and resistance. We're going to be looking for trend, and we're going to be looking for confluences. So I'm going to introduce myself. For those who don't already know me, my name is Cassandra. You can call me Cass. I don't know if you guys are saying hi. I don't know if anything's lagging. I can only know once I'm done with the introduction because the slide is hiding my chat box. Okay, so for those who don't already know me, you can call me Cass. I am an external analyst and a prop trader at Everest Fortune Group. We're an award-winning research firm. We're also part of the Forex Army, okay? And we're based in Singapore. So we're the finalists for 2019, 2020, and 2021 for the best Forex research and equity research. 2022 is not out yet, that's why you don't see me posting it here. But basically our team, which consists of CFA, CMT, and CFTE accredited traders, okay, what we do here is a lot of back testing, a lot of research, and with the information that we get, we kind of forecast where the markets are going. Then we advise banks, brokerages, hedge funds, financial institutions, and you guys here on this webinars. But again, please do not take this as a signal or forecasting group. Okay, other than that, at Everest, we also have developed a range of cutting-edge indicators and EAs over at the Forex Army, which I'm sure some of you have used before. Okay, let's go through the checklist. So before we start our analysis, this is a very useful checklist you might want to use. You might want to save. If you don't already have this, please save this checklist. It is very useful. So basically, when you are deciding what kind of analysis, when you're deciding for the analysis you want to look for, you're looking for horizontal levels, trend lines, channels, and any other chart patterns. Depth crosses or golden crosses, these are indicators. Any natural moving average indicators as well. Stochastic RSI, if you're looking for support resistance levels, or if you're looking for any divergences, you can use stochastics and RSI or MACD or whatever oscillators there is to find these divergences and these support resistance or trend lines that will help you get better probability trades. And then you're going to look for correlation. So a really good example of correlation is USD, CAD, and oil, for example. Why oil? Because the Canadian dollars is very, it moves along with oil. Why? Because oil, Canada has a lot of oil, for example. So if oil prices go up, usually the Canadian dollars will go up as well. Another very correlated pair are like your EUR USD and your GBP USD. So the euros and the Great British Pound is usually very correlated, as well as the AUD and the NZD. Okay, so when you're making comparison of those, it's good to use this as correlations. Another example would be like XAU USD and the XY, for example, because you're using gold to go against the US dollar. So if gold is going up, by right, US dollar should be going down. Or if US dollar is going up, then gold should be going down. Okay? Other than that, we'll be looking for reversals and breakouts with all the information we've collected, and then we're going to look for reversals and breakout. Why is this important? Because this is important because deciding whether it is a reversal or a breakout will help you decide whether you want to enter for a buy or a sell. Okay, so we've got a Q&A session. It's 20 minutes. You can ask me anything. I do think this is not necessary because this webinar is only 1 hour, right? I don't want to do like 20 minutes just answering questions. So instead, you guys can ask me questions throughout the entire webinar and I'll try my best to answer you. Okay, so we don't have to do this like 20 minutes Q&A session specifically just for this. Okay, thank you from IC Markets. We are going to continue to trading view so that we can look at some charts. Okay, I can see. I can see your chats now. Okay, hi BL Law. Hi Val. Hi William. Hi Amar. Hi Bob. Okay, I can see all your chat and things, so you can ask me questions now. In the meantime, let me pull out Trading View. Hi Samuel, hi Jamilu, hi William, hi Spyrus. What is good to trade today? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Um, Sorry guys, just give me a sec. I'm testing to see if it's lagging. We all know every time I do this YouTube, for some reason it just lags. Okay, says my internet is fine, everything is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. Anyways, I do see a little bit of a lag, whereas by the time I pull out TradingView about 30 seconds ago, and by the time you guys see it, it's probably 30 seconds later. So 30 seconds lag, I think it's still acceptable. It's not too bad. I've heard some of you tell me before that the lag can go up to like 30 minutes sometimes. So I'm glad it's not 30 minutes. I'm glad it's just 30 seconds. Anyway, I pull out TradingView and the first thing I saw is AUDJPY. I shared this last week. Okay, so I wanted to get in a buy here, but looks like we missed the entry by a little bit because my entry was here at 890.053. Okay, this was supposed to be my entry. I was expecting a retest here and then at the retest enter for a buy. But looks like price didn't come all the way back to retest. That's totally fine that we missed this trade. The good thing is the analysis was correct. It's just that the trade didn't really play out very well. Okay, like we missed the entry by a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go start with XAU USD. Okay, let's see what's good. Oh, guys. Guys, do you see how well this played out last week? I called this trade last Wednesday, I think. I called this trade for my Bahasa IC Markets webinar, and it played out like on the dot. So on the dot at 1955, price bounce, hit the take profit, and then it reversed and hit our stop loss. But then it doesn't matter because we already got our take profit, so you know it's irrelevant to us. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, let's start all over again so that we can see where price is going. So this is gold. I'm gonna start with an empty, like a fresh view, because I don't want. Last week my bias is that price was going up. This week I want to start afresh to see like where we think price is going. Okay, let's start with this kind of looks like a double top, to be honest. Okay, this looks like a double top. It looks like it broke the neckline already, so by right it should be going down. Okay, let's see what information I can collect from this. First things first, I do still see an uptrend. Okay, I don't see a downtrend. Okay, I can draw a beautiful, like this is a okay. This is the best I can draw the channel, but I do still see price moving in a channel. Okay, so I like an ascending channel. So I am still biased that price is going up. Okay, I'm still biased that price is going up. Like at this current point of time, it hasn't really broken the channel yet. So therefore, it's very hard for me to call for like any other direction other than buy because of how price is still kind of respecting the trend. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that because channels and trend lines are only supposed to be used as reference anyways. Okay. As reference. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight a few levels that we're gonna be using. Okay, I do still see support and resistance. I see resistance, I see support. This is not the best support, honestly. Okay, I'm not really seeing very nice clean levels on the daily time frame. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the 4 hours to see if I can get any information that is possibly useful. I do still see a descending channel. Okay, so like I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, but I can't hear anything. Okay, okay, cool. Okay guys, I think I know what the problem is. I don't know why today my Wi-Fi is weaker than usual. Let me test again. Okay, okay guys, I literally moved next to the Wi-Fi. I don't know, is it my computer? Is it the Wi-Fi? Whatever it is. Okay, it's my Wi-Fi. So I paid, my Wi-Fi should be 1,000 megabytes per second, but it's 18 right now. Yes, I should definitely call my Wi-Fi provider. Anyways, I'm just gonna quickly do the analysis. You guys will probably still see my analysis, just that it's going to be very lagged. So that means that by the time you see my Wi-Fi, you see my analysis, it's probably going to be like a minute or 2 minutes later. Okay? That's on. Okay, let me just quickly do my analysis. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I do see resistance at 1933 area. So this will be the area that I want to be focusing on getting in for a buy if price were to get here and break this area. The other area I want to be focusing on is 1983 area. Okay, let me just find how strong these levels are. me a sec, guys. There should be a 50% here. Okay, there is. Okay, so Ichimoku is bearish. Yeah, I don't know why this keeps happening to me too. I think it could probably be my computer or because I thought last week was supposed to be my last webinar with you guys, so I deleted my app and now the settings are like all weird. Okay, let me see what the other indicators are saying. RSI bearish divergence. Let's see what stochastics is saying. I think I've got more things pointing to sell right now than it is pointing to buy. Okay. Okay, there's two ways to interpret the stochastics. The first one is that there is a bearish divergence. Okay, so right now I'm leaning towards looking for a sell at the breakout rather than a buy. Why? Because there are more things pointing to the sell direction. Although I do agree that there are a lot of mixed signals at this current point of time, like stochastics is showing that's reaching a support area. There is a very strong overlap support area at 1936 area. There is a very strong area at 1936 that could possibly be a bounce, but ultimately it's looking pretty bearish, and therefore I would want to get in for a sell. The other thing that I'm seeing is okay, this is very tricky. Okay, so there's a trendline breakout pullback as well. Okay. There's two possibilities of what you can do at this current point of time. Okay, I see both a possibility of a buy and a sell at 1933 area. So it's either price is gonna break, okay, wait for breakout of support, wait for okay. This is what I have for gold. It's very mixed signals at this current point of time. I cannot really tell you whether it's going up or down. I want to think that it's... Let me look at it one more time. You know what? I think I'm leaning... Okay. This is my train of thoughts. Okay, it's looking more like a buy to me. Okay, it needs... Okay, that's my analysis for gold. I cannot really give you a precise, definite answer of where I think price is going. Okay, usually I can only give you a... I will usually give you my confidence level, but at this current point in time where it's kind of mixed and half the things are telling me it's a buy, half the things are telling me it's a sell, I think I'm a bit more, I'm leaning towards a buy. I'm leaning towards a buy, but in the event it breaks out, okay, can use a super tight stop loss and small lot if you are willing to risk for this trade. Okay, we're gonna move on from gold and then we're gonna look at something else. Let's try to look at one USD pair and then we'll try to look at one non-USD pair. I'm seeing if there's news today. ISM Services PMI. That doesn't sound like very important news. There's a trade of balance news as well coming out. Let me see what other news we have. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, let's do AUD JPY. And see where price is going. Hey Mark. Yes, it's me again. I know I'm supposed to end last week. I decided to extend for one more week. Oh, looks like the... What is up with the Wi-Fi? Seriously. Anyways, it looks like there's not much of a lag anymore. Every time I say something, I'm looking at my phone, and it looks like you guys are getting it really quickly. Okay, let's do AUD and then we'll do one USD pair, and then we should be done for the day. I see price moving in an uptrend, but it looks like it's approaching. Welcome, William. Reaching a resistance. Okay. Don't really see anything. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hours. Thanks, BL. Every time I do this YouTube for you guys, it's so stressful for me because this keeps happening. But when I take you guys on any other platform, like when we do educational, on educational, we don't use YouTube. Getting better internet. Okay, I'm definitely a bit more biased that price is going to go up. I would consider this a clean and nice breakout. Yep, I will consider this a nice breakout. So this is the support. Oh, actually, I see a Nike tick, guys. Okay, nothing. Okay, I see a buy entry. Okay, I see a buy entry, but the buy entry should be I'm gonna do buy entry 1, and then I'm gonna do buy entry 2, and then this is gonna be our take profit area. Okay, let me see. So I've narrowed down 2 areas that I think price is going to bounce off. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be here or here. Okay, why did I choose this lower one? Is because I saw a Nike tick pattern. So I see a pattern here. Okay, I see a pattern here. and then it lines up nicely with 127.2. Usually we notice that when after 127.2 it pulls back to a 23.6. So this area here, this lower buy entry is the 23.6. I just don't know if price will get there or not, or is it going to bounce here. Okay, so there's two areas that I think price is going to bounce off. Now we're going to see which one is stronger. If we can identify which one is stronger, then we can narrow down which one we think the entry is going to be. Okay, so there's a 23.6 here, or maybe even a 38.2. Okay. So nice 23.6 here. Other than 23.6, I don't see anything lining up there. This is a very strong area though. Okay. Okay, so I know it's a buy. I just can't narrow down if I want to get in on buy entry 1 or buy entry 2. Okay, so I always tell you guys in this webinars, the difference between an amateur trader and a good trader is the trader's ability to find the entry. So right now, even though we know or we're confident that it's a buy, we still need to know if we're going to get in at buy entry 1 or we're going to get in at buy entry 2. Okay, so far, okay, let's run through our thought process, because when we list down things, it's easier for us to make a decision. Okay, so number 1, why? Okay, you know what, guys? I think I'm sticking to this one. I am going to stick to buy entry 1. See, that's why like listing things down helps you make better decisions. Because after I listed it down, I noticed that there's more reasons to get in here than there is to getting at buy entry 2. Okay, so if I were to get in for a buy, I want to do this here in this area, and then getting for a buy here. Okay, so this is what I would want to get in on. Let's see what the indicators are saying. Okay, Ichimoku not giving us very accurate information. because it's moving sideways. You know what? Let's go down to the smaller time frames to see what the smaller time frame is saying. Same. Small time frame not giving us very useful information. Is it going to do this or is it going to do this? Okay. PMI. Very, very strong uptrend going on right now. Very strong uptrend. Stochastics. Oops, I always choose the wrong one. RSI. Okay. Both RSI and stochastics is showing me that it's at a resistance. So it's time to reverse. Okay, anytime stochastics or RSI is at a resistance, it means it's time to reverse. Okay, now the question is it going to reverse very little or is it going to reverse a lot? Because that will determine where we get in for our buy. So at this current point of time, I'm very biased that price is going up. I've narrowed down entry 1 or entry 2. That gives you a 50% chance of getting in, either one or the other. Okay, so this is going to be a very tough one. Okay, so if I really, at this point in time, I really cannot see a very obvious entry. Okay, you have two options. I have two options, okay? Number one, I get in at entry 1. I put my stop loss super tight. Okay, I put my stop loss super tight. If my stop loss get hit, that means that entry 1 was not the correct entry. Then that's totally fine. It's okay to be wrong in trading. Your job as a trader is to collect data and then make a decision from the data you've collected. Okay, so from the decision I've collected, I am very biased, price is going up. I'm just not sure whether the bounce is going to happen at entry 1 or entry 2. Okay, so that's your first. Okay, your other option will be to put your stop loss at below both the entries. That way, it doesn't matter if price reverses at entry 1 or it reverses at entry 2, we are still going to get into the trade. And if it hits take profit, then we are still going to make profit. Okay, so if you get an entry 1, your risk reward will be 1 to 1.25. Not the best. I usually don't get into such a small risk to reward. It's like not even worth your time, right? Remember, 1 to 1 is what they pay you in the casino for blackjack. Okay, so if you have to do 1 to 1 in trading, you might as well go to the casino. Okay, so 1 to 1.25 doesn't sound very great. If you manage to get in at entry 2 and that turns out to be the correct entry, then it will be a 1 to 4.5 trade. Means you're risking 1% to make 4.5%. Okay, so I think this should be, I'll leave it to you guys where you want to get in. I mean, the other thing is to aim for the middle, but yeah, I can't really give you guys a precise, like I see the entry at entry 1, but at the same time, I also see the entry at entry 2. You know what I mean? Right? The question is, yeah, it's a question mark for me. Okay, so you guys decide where you guys want to get in. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining my last webinar. I keep saying that every week, but every week you guys still see me. Okay, I for sure this is my last because I'm getting so pregnant. I don't think I can do one more. But yes, thanks for joining my last webinar. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Take care. I hope you guys make lots of profit from trading. I hope you guys become very profitable and make good decisions.